Okay. Well, hello everyone. My name is Nothing to See Here. I'm of course joined with my two friends Terminus and Unknown, and we have been forced by our furlicious friend over here to play a visual novel. The visual novel is called Adastra, if I'm saying it
Adastra.
correctly. Adastra. All right. So Terminus, could you give us a brief rundown of what this is?
Well, if you
Yeah,
want
do-
the brief rundown, it is a gay smut novel, but it is extremely well written. It's a fucking ride, honestly. I think you're in for more than just a furry smut novel. You're in for
Well, well, I'm excited. I am excited. Not gonna lie.
that's awesome, man.
I'm very
Not
excited.
going to lie, I'm not extremely excited, but yeah, let's just get this over with.
Press that start button, Terminus.
Yeah.
Press that start button. Alright, here we go. And for all the viewers, we are okay. It's okay, dude. Yeah, really? This is my first line. This is the first line I'm reading. This is the first line. Okay.
Yep.
It's so large. It's too much. How do you get anything done? Alright, does anyone take the computer or?
Mr.
No, I'm still like
take the
entering the stream. Sorry about that.
Just take the computer, man.
Okay.
Mr.
Alright, sensing Dell.
Oh no, I was talking to Mr. Unknown. Take the computer.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Unknown.
Oh, I'll be the computer then.
Alright.
Sensing doubt. Shall we proceed with? Oh no, let me start from the beginning. Sensing doubt. Shall we proceed with the directive? I mean, no, I can't read this. What the hell is Amicus?
Amicus. That's a name.
Amicus?
How do I
It's a name.
pronounce that?
Amicus.
Amicus.
Amicus. Okay. Sensing doubt. No.
I'll go back. Sorry. Shit. Can I go back? Yeah.
You can go back. You can go back.
Redo your line. Redo your line.
Sensing
line.
doubt. Shall we proceed with the directive, Amicus?
I don't know. Are you sure they're level 5?
Data from mission 3265-193 indicates primate species will level 5 intelligence and
Understood. Thank you.
most recent data indicates that all uplift attempts failed.
Ah, that figures. Why did you try to uplift you in the first place?
Sensing doubt. Shall we proceed?
Name of the planet?
Earth.
Location of Romanus uplift?
The city of Rome is in the state of Italy.
Isn't it the country? Is the probe there? What the fuck?
Roman, not a country.
Dude,
No, Italy's the country.
Yeah.
Not a... Okay.
let's just roll with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll roll with it. We'll roll with
Next.
it. Alright.
Oh,
Next. Is the probe there?
It has arrived.
Oh. Give me a visual. Zoom in. That doesn't look like a Adastra at all.
Reminder that uplift failed. Ruins of uplift attempt remain.
Show me the ruins.
No. Showing the Roman Forum. Sensing doubt.
Why does the computer... Shut up, please. Bitch. What the hell are they even saying? That's not the language. It's all messed up.
Sensing.
That creature there.
They are called humans.
Get closer. It's a human?
Collecting data. He appears to be a young male human.
Of course, male, of course.
Of course, of course.
Initiate landing sequence.
Have you located? Yes. Have you located the directive?
Yeah, it's in my pants. Yes.
Warning that full nexus analysis is incomplete.
Now, please, we cannot waste time outside of the stretch drive. The stretch drive?
Initiating landing sequence. This is the most dyslexic computer
Oh
I've ever
my god.
It's hard to believe that I'm actually here. After years of fantasizing about it, I'm in Rome. I've been bouncing around with my friends like an idiot all day. Yeah, I look like a total tourist, but this is what I've been saving up for the past 2 years. A whole semester in Rome with a study abroad program. All the conversations I've had with my parents about what a waste of money it would be evaporates from my brain as I take in the view. We only have a few hours, so we move from the Forum to Palatine Hill, then finally to a nearby disco where I get to just a little drunk.
It definitely
Just a
wasn't just a little drunk.
Yeah,
Before I know it.
definitely wasn't.
Before I know it, it's 2 in the morning and somehow my friends and I are able to stumble to a taxi that takes us back to our apartments.
That's kind of insane.
I walk unsteadily through the darkness, glad that I have the place to myself for now. Apparently my group was the first to arrive and my assigned flatmates wrote me here for a few days at least. I open the door to my room and move my hand along the wall. I stumble
Oh, quaint.
I stumble in and then I sit on my bed, bouncing happily for a moment. Uwu.
The Uwe though.
I think about going out onto the balcony, but I've been walking all day and it feels too nice to be sitting down. Plus, it might not be a great idea, considering the state I'm in right now. Still, just knowing
He's a
the
little
magic
drunk.
of the city is just outside my window is going to make it hard
Just a
to
little
sleep.
drunk.
Just a little.
I sigh happily and look around my little room. Actually, I'm told that this is kind of big by the city standards. It's still a little
It's
bare.
average size.
It is average
It's
size.
average size. It's pretty average size. I mean, you probably pay like $500 for this. Like this looks like a New York apartment that you'd pay like $1,000 for a
Dude,
month.
it's fucking insane here in Europe, man. Like, in the
No.
biggest cities, you pay that much. Like 800 for a
That's
small
insane.
fucking apartment.
That is fucking insane.
It's still a little bare since I just moved in today. I
Huh,
basically
bear, cause it's furry. Huh. Bear.
Ah, nice, nice.
I hate myself.
I'd basically just
I
drop,
base.
I basically just dropped my suitcases next to the door before running out again. I glance at them, but decide I'm way too tired right now to unpack, even if my pajamas are in there. It's
And my furry butt plug.
I'm not furry, but
It's fine if I'm just laying on top of the covers. I'll
Oh.
get to it tomorrow.
no, you won't. No, you won't.
Stop lying.
In the meantime, I just lay back, smiling at the afterglow of today's excitement. And tomorrow, I'll even get to see more!
Oh wow!
Damn it! I need to calm down. No way I'm gonna have all the energy I need tomorrow if I'm up all night. I've got the whole semester, and on top of that, school doesn't actually start for another 2 weeks.
Wow,
Man, this guy is fucking
2
lucky.
weeks.
2 weeks of no
There's
school.
plenty
This
of
guy's
time.
lucky.
Dude, man.
Oh, there's plenty of time. That
It's-
is plenty.
It would sure be bad if all this is interrupted.
Oh, it'll be so bad if a big bag alien just burst into my room.
Big furry wolf daddy.
Yeah, I imagine it's gonna happen. Just relax for now and enjoy.
With that thought in my head, I start to drift off.
All right. So is
Something
this?
moves.
Something moves. Oh.
I lay there in the dark, wondering if I dreamed it.
It was a big black furry.
I had been dreaming, even though I can't remember exactly what it was about. Something about a portal, maybe?
A
I
giant
listened
enemy
for a
spider.
while, but there's no
It's a
other
giant
sound.
enemy spider.
Just the occasional soft whoosh of a car passing by outside my balcony. I shift around a little. The suffocating humidity is making the sheets stick to my skin, and I wonder if maybe there's a fan in the closet. I finally sit up
Okay.
in bed, realizing that there's no way I'm going to fall back to sleep like this. I could at least try sliding open the balcony door, though I'm not sure that will do me any good. Worth a try, I guess. I groggily slide out of bed and try to slide the glass door open, but it doesn't budge. I struggle for a few more seconds before sighing and moving toward the door to find the light switch. My feet slide along the semi-cool wooden floor, which feels great while my hands stretch out in front of me, searching for the wall. Right then I remember that I was woken up by noises, and I imagined some intruder standing there in the dark, waiting for me to bump into him. Feeling the hairs stand up on the back of my neck, I quicken my pace and find the wall, fumbling around until I quickly glance around the room, relieved that it's empty. My parents had
Imagine
been...
just like
Yeah.
the fucking chair or the lamp is just gone.
Oh, I would die, man. My parents had warned me about the crime rate here. While the city is technically safe in terms of murder, robberies, and mugging, there are... In terms of murder,
Mugging.
robberies and muggings are apparently
Yeah,
pretty common.
moggings are apparently pretty common in Rome. I can see that. I mean, that's why they made the statues. You know,
That's
every
why I made the
statue is
statues.
practically mogging at this point.
I had shrugged it off at the time, but now that I'm alone, I make my way to the balcony, looking for the lock before finally seeing that there's a latch near the top of the door. I unhook it and slowly slide the door open. I'm disappointed to
kinky.
find that the air wafting from outside is almost as stuffy as the air inside. Still, I take the moment to stare out at the lights of the city for a while. Even though I'm more interested in the ruins, the city itself is undeniably beautiful. Nothing like my hometown. That's when I notice that there's a
Florida.
strange smell in the air, like burning rubber.
Florida.
I stick my head out a bit further, looking around for the source, but I see nothing. Maybe that's normal here? I look back at the clock on the wall. 4 a.m. I sigh and
Damn,
shuffle
the
back to
scariest
the
of
bed.
times.
It is.
The witching
Do not-
hour.
Do not call Big Black Furry at 4 a.m. Just don't.
I
Gone
call Big
sexual.
Black Furry at 4 a.m. gone sexual.
The fact that we lined that up so perfectly.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we knew.
I sigh and shuffle back to the bed, only realizing that I've left the light on once I've already
Brother, this
fallen
guy
back
this
first into
this
the
guy
covers.
talks too much. You know that.
The first hour
It's the
is a
main
bottle episode.
character.
main
Mar-
character
main
talks-
character.
Marco is the
Character
main
talks too
character,
much.
dude.
Dude, how do you watch anime then? It's like, man, this guy yaps so much, I want to see the other boy.
I sigh and will myself to get up, but the tiredness has already returned and the heavy humidity is almost like a warm blanket pressing down on me. I close my eyes. I'll get up and turn it off in a second. Just need to rest my eyes for a bit. Just for a bit. Something moves again,
Oh, dang.
and then there's another smell in the air.
Smell
A
of
good
sweaty
smell this
big
time.
Oh, it's a good smell. It's a good smell.
Something floral. It
Oh.
reminds me of
yes.
lavender.
Oh.
And that's when something hard and sharp presses into my left eye socket, just above the eye.
Oh, oh no.
It doesn't really hurt, but it shocks me awake.
No, I can imagine. Yo, look at this Chad.
It's a Rome Chad.
It
And he's
leans
black,
over
and he's
me,
big, and he's all...
something shiny in its grip, which it's pulling back from my head. Huh.
Oh, shit.
I've.
Ah! I kick out with
Oh.
both feet, hitting the thing leaning over me in its body.
In a ball.
It lets out a surprised grunt, stumbling back and falling on its rear, Well, I scrambled back to my bed, pressing myself against the wall. Almost immediately, it scrambles back, revealing its
Damn.
massive build
Bro,
and
what
its
does he look
masculine
like
shape.
that?
This guy is a Chad. Holy shit.
He adjusts his cape and smooths down his fur before rubbing at his chest, giving me an odd look. Then he fixes a smile back on his face.
Oh, Ave! True to Kaiser.
I stare. That's all I can do is stare. He stares back at me for a moment, then clears his throat.
I swear, if this guy starts, Ave! Hello!
The
No, I'm gonna
space
give this guy
above
like
my
a Chad
head,
voice.
the space above my left eye
hello.
throbs and it sounds like I'm hearing two
Hello.
things at once from the same voice.
Protus Intelligiri, do you understand?
Again, the bizarre
Right.
twitching in my eye, in my brain, and hearing
No.
two things at once. I feel like I'm going to be sick. The room shifts and swirls a bit, then slowly starts to settle again. The twitching in my head turns into a dull throb. I'm having a nightmare.
Do you understand me, bro?
I stare at him and he stares back.
Come.
Yeah,
I don't know if the chip is working.
What? Oh no.
Yes,
Hell yeah.
I am back.
Let's continue, shall we?
Let's continue.
The creature raises its hands to its head, rubbing at it.
Well, he can speak and he's translating. Can you understand me?
When am I going to wake up? He keeps staring at me and automatically I respond to him. Yes?
Ah, good. Seems it's finally working now. They take a moment to adjust to the host brain.
I struggle to keep up with his words. I'm still hearing what he's saying. It's almost Italian
kidding me,
with
bro?
the inflections and the rolling R's, but at the same time, it's definitely not Italian. Still, I can
That's
understand what he's saying. Like he's speaking my own language at the same time. It makes it hard to concentrate.
What is your name?
Let's just go with the default. His expectant
Nice.
look almost forces the answer out of my mouth. Marco.
Nice. Marco, beautiful. I'm Amicus.
The confusing double language I was hearing is starting to fade, and now only my own language comes from his mouth. It's odd, the words not quite matching up with his lips. What's even more distracting are the massive canines that continue to flash behind those lips. I
Of
need
course,
to get
he's
the
looking
hell
at
out
the
of here.
canines.
Yeah.
No, stay.
Dream or not, I don't like the look at the teeth and the claws on this thing.
Nah, man. Ah, is this the lingua I have troubles again? Having troubles again?
I don't respond, instead glancing at the door just to the right and behind this, Amicus. He frowns.
Come. You told me they're level 5. I can't even speak with it.
It takes me a moment to realize he's not talking to me. I hear soft chatter coming from the wolf, like someone's talking to him from a phone, but I can't see anything.
Yeah? Well, he kicked me in the chest.
Amicus rubs at his chest with a frown. More muffled speaking.
Of course I didn't. He just kicked me. He's looking at me like he has no idea.
More muffled speaking interrupts him.
Oh, wait. What? Are you serious?
Now he looks pissed and I press
Yep.
myself harder against the wall, trying to work up the courage to make a break for the door.
How? Wait. So you're always offering me opinions on my mood, but you couldn't offer me that?
More muffled babbling, but the wolf thing interrupts at it with a snarl.
Well, what the hell do I know? Oh, what do I do now? There we go.
His lips are drawn back, and now I get to have a real good view of those canines. Ooh.
Mm. Ooh. There we go.
I stare
Hello,
wide-eyed.
canines.
I stare wide-eyed at them, and that's when he seems to notice me again.
You can munch on me with those canines.
He
Hey,
readjusts
shut the
his
fuck up.
what? He readjusts his expression into a smile, but I can still see a fang poking out.
Hey, listen.
Something about the way he acts, his expression, his demeanor. He's so human.
That's very human.
Could you come with me outside for a quick moment? Yeah, very human.
Yeah, the design is very new.
The design is very human.
For some reason, the realization of his humanness makes me absolutely positive that this is a dream. This must be a character from a game or movie that I'd seen. I shake my head slowly at him.
Please?
I just stare, still waiting to wake up. I've had dreams where I couldn't wake up before. It's just one of those. I remember reading
It's just
somewhere.
one of those days where you don't want to wake
Don't
up.
want to get up.
I remember reading somewhere that if you aren't sure you're dreaming, you can plug your nose. If you can still breathe, then it's definitely a dream. But I still remain frozen against the wall. The massive wolf sighs. Then his paw suddenly moves to his waist. I only have a
Whoa.
moment to see some sort of device with multicolored lights before he moves and my entire body seizes up and things go black.
What the fuck did
And
he
then
pull
he
out of his
rapes you.
pocket?
My body.
Imagine.
We just got roofied, man.
Exactly. We just got roofied. Oh my god.
My body feels strangely numb. It's like when I wake up with a dead leg or arm, except right now it's my entire body.
Because he's sitting on you.
The only thing that I can really feel is a sharp, cold pain behind and above my left eye. I try to wiggle my fingers and hands, wondering if I'm having some sort of sleep paralysis. They move. At least
Or
I
like
think
sleep
they
Sleep
do.
paralysis, boy.
Everything's so dark.
You're getting dicked in your sleep. I hope you know that.
Am I still in the apartment? Usually there's a little bit of light coming from the balcony because of the street lamps, but everything is pitch black. I start to feel a little panicky, both from the numb feeling and also the idea that I might have gone blind somehow. I try to remember what happened last. Did I go out somewhere? Maybe a club? The disco? Did I take something? I start to push myself up, and that's when I feel something soft under my hands. And something very hard under it.
Very.
like
Oh,
concrete.
like concrete.
I'm definitely not in bed right now. Now
Oh,
I'm
no,
really
you are.
starting
That's
to panic,
apparent.
wondering if I've
Oh,
been
he's in
sick.
a bed, but not his bed.
Yeah, exactly.
I get on my hands and knees, thankful that at least the numb feeling is going away. I'm also relieved to find out that I'm not blind. I see a soft glow of light outlining what's roughly the shape of a door in front of me. I open my mouth, about to call out before I force it shut again. I have no idea where I am, or how I got here, but I'm not liking the signs. My head throbs a little and I close my eyes tight, trying to steady my breathing, listening to my heart pound. I definitely got back to my apartment. I remember going to bed, and then I remember... My eyes fly open as I remember that wolf creature staring at me with those blue eyes.
Of course, he
And
remembers
those
the blue
teeth.
eyes rather than. Oh, there you go. He remembers the teeth. Never mind.
Oh my
the
god.
teeth, yeah.
There's no way. There's no fucking way. I opened my eyes again and stared at the soft light, trying to listen. There's a constant hum of some kind, a whirring of a large machine. It's gentle and almost soothing, but it makes me think I'm in some sort of vehicle.
He's in a spaceship.
But I don't feel anything. No bumps or turns. I slowly crawl towards the door, listening as hard as I can for voices or movement, anything that might tell me someone's nearby. As I get closer to the door, I do hear something, a type of beeping and chirping. I stay in the position, and in that position for what feels like a solid 15 minutes, not hearing anything more. I think
Okay.
about trying to open the door, but I realize that that might not be a great idea. I still don't know if that wolf is real. No, I know he isn't real. What's more likely
No,
is
he's
that
real.
Oh, he's really, really real.
Oh, he's really real.
What's more likely is that someone slipped something into my drink and I hallucinated everything.
Nah.
I doubt.
I had laughed off my parents' warnings that tourists are vulnerable in Rome, but now that doesn't seem so crazy. Someone
How'd you
drugged
just
me,
laugh
followed
that
me
off?
to apartment, and then kidnapped me. I need something. A weapon before I try opening the door. I feel like I'm in a closet of some kind, so there's probably something here that I can use. Slowly, I get onto my knees and start moving forward, waving my hands out in front of me. If I can't find the shelves, then I can just feel around for something solid, and my hand sweeps what
Oh?
feels like a box, and what follows in a clang of metal as something falls onto the floor. I cringe, squeezing my eyes shut as the sound echoes around the room I'm in. I kneel. I kneel there in complete silence, stunned. And that's when light spills over my body, followed by a large shadow.
Oh, hey, you're awake. Did you know he was awake?
Oh hey, you're finally awake. You tried to cross the border.
Rodo to Talos.
That is you, Mr. Unknown.
Oh, yes, for approximately 0.2 hours.
I swear to the gods. Why are you so useless?
I sit there, not having turned around yet, but the shadow gets bigger, and I feel him looming over me. Ubu, please.
Yeah, please don't. Please.
I get a whiff of lavender. Finally,
Why do aliens have lavender?
finally, I just slowly turn my head.
Maybe
and
it's
see
maybe
the
it's their thing.
Maybe it is.
Yeah,
you know?
no,
It's like a Roman thing, I think.
Oh, it could be actually. No,
a Roman alien.
he's a Roman alien.
He looked pretty Roman.
It's a Roman alien.
He's a Romalian.
He's a Romalian.
He
He's a
towers over
Romalian.
me, his broad muscle pointed down so that he can look me right in the eye.
Oh
While his
my
size
God,
and general
what a
demeanor
chair.
are intimidating, his eyes are warm and friendly. That doesn't really matter to me right now as I realize that I hadn't been dreaming or hallucinating earlier. Or the dream hallucination is ongoing. The wolf moves towards me and I immediately scoot back until the shelves behind me dig into my spine. I vaguely notice the metal thing that I knocked over earlier. It's a polygon-shaped thing with a long cord running around it.
Remember, the human doesn't know that about the Galaxias. Proceed with caution.
The wolf's ears flick before he visibly tries to write his expression into a smile.
Hello, human. Sorry, I mean Marco, right?
Again, I get caught up in watching the movements of his mouth counter to what I'm hearing in my brain. Then I notice that he's waiting, watching me intently. I open my mouth, then close it, then nod. The wolf still stares at me, seeming to not to understand.
Right?
The silence stretches on until I finally force myself to speak. Yes.
Good boy.
No!
It comes out in barely a whisper.
Great. So now that we understand that, I can tell you that I'm from Star Stella Vita, very far from here.
The wolf sets his paws far apart, his eyes wide as he emphasizes the distance. He's talking to me in a way one might be to a very dumb 2-year-old.
I live on a moon called Adastra. Do you know what a moon is? You live on what is
What's
called
called
a planet.
I stare at him for a moment, almost offended despite my continuing shock. Amicus smiles gently.
A moon is a large.
I know what a moon is. Amicus blinks at me.
Then rips my
We have
throat
one.
apart.
It pins me to the ground.
Bore me.
For me. Devour me.
My words feel automatic. Actually, everything feels like it's on autopilot right now.
Oh, well, I didn't know that. That's great.
There's an awkward silence as the two of us stare at each other. The initial fear is wearing off. I feel that if this alien is meaning to hurt me, he would have done it by now. At least, for now. Amicus rubs his paws together nervously.
Damn, shawty boy.
Are you hungry? Damn, Shotty got the riz.
He motions at his mouth, then rubs his stomach while licking his lips.
Mmm.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
Again, gestures and expressions that I have no trouble interpreting. The only alien thing about him is his appearance. I don't know. The wolf frowns, almost looking frustrated. His slow speech
How do you
gets
not
even
know when
slower.
you're hungry? Well, why don't we give it a try then?
I guess my answers don't exactly make me seem intelligent, but I don't know how else to respond.
Why don't you come out onto my deck with me? I'll make something.
Damn.
That grin, my guy. That grin.
Amicus gives me an exaggerated "come on" gesture with both his paws as he walks backwards, straight into the wall
Both
as he
his
misses the door.
paws.
Uppies. Ow! Yeah, let's go, human.
He rubs his back up. He rubs the back of his head with the winds before
He's
turning
rubbing. He rubs his back.
and walking out of the door. I stare at the open door for a moment before slowly getting up and following him, walking over a brown shag rug, the soft thing that I'd been laying on. That's when I'm standing in the middle of what looks like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. It's small and cramped, but the amount of unfamiliar glowing technology is almost overwhelming. Glass panels over almost every inch of the walls around me, displaying images and characters that I can't even come close to understanding. Straight ahead of me are large windows, looking out into the blackness dotted with specks of light. Specks of light. I'm in a
Specks of
spaceship.
Light.
Where the hell is he taking me?
Flashing lights.
Lights. It's Kanye West, dude.
Amicus is
It is
over to my
Kanye West.
side. Amicus is over to my right side.
Do you know the song Runaway? It goes.
I've never heard of Runaway.
What?
Yes, there's Runaway.
That is insane.
I'm uncultured, okay? Cultured when it comes to
no.
specific things, but uncultured in general.
Yeah, culture to specific things. Like number one. I mean, here's evidence number one right on
Yeah.
my screen.
Okay,
So.
fair enough. Amicus is over to my right side, messing with what I can only describe as a large.
I mean, he can be
espresso
my
machine
right hand man as well. I mean,
growing
that
out of the
is-
side of the machine, growing out of the side of the spaceship. He's holding a cup under a nozzle, ducking down a little to stare at the opening. He notices me looking.
takes a while to warm up. I have to warn you that it's not very good, but it's probably better than most of what you eat on your moon. Planet, I mean.
Just as he's talking, a very thick globule of brown sludge shoots out of the nozzle, half of it missing the
Ugh.
cup. Damn,
Ugh.
bro just insulted
Ugh.
every culture. Oh, damn it.
Simultaneously.
Oh,
Ah,
shit, sorry.
damn it.
The wolf
There we go.
hastily moves the cup to catch the rest of it while reaching over with his other paw to snatch up a rag from a hook on the side of the machine.
Sorry, this thing is near broken. Do you want to sit down?
He nods his head over at one of the two seats in front of the windows.
Just Don't touch any of the bright lights, okay?
Flashing
Flashing lights.
I'm making my way over to the
Flashing.
front of the deck, still waiting to wake up. I stand beside the seat, reaching out to touch the soft red bristle of the helmet and the wings on the sides. This only enforces the feeling that I'm hallucinating or dreaming. There's a strange Roman influence to Amicus and the ship, one that's almost cartoonish. Has my obsession over Rome gone too far? I can just imagine myself in some Italian hospital right now, babbling about Roman wolf aliens.
Roman wolf aliens. Go on and sit. Be a good boy. Go on. Go on. Be a good boy.
Amicus
Sit.
plants himself
Oh,
heavily in the seat next to mine, holding 2 cups of what looks like brown sludge. He holds one out to me. I take it gingerly before sitting down. Looking into the cup, the food has the consistency and look of half melted chocolate ice cream. Except
That's either shit or dog food.
I'm guessing it's dog food.
yeah, probably. Except it's warm and smells like dirt, like literal mud. I scrunch my nose up at it, which Amicus notices.
Yeah, it's not the best. I actually had some good food that I brought along with me, but I ate it all when I got here, before I got here.
The wolf shrugs, then settles excitedly into his seat.
So, tell me where you're from. What's life like on Earth?
It's okay.
Okay, well, what's your occupation?
I'm a student.
Oh, what? Discipline?
I try to adjust to the surreal feeling of talking to this
I'm
wolf.
dying. I'm dying right now. I can't fucking read this. I can't do this.
We haven't even made it to the actual not suitable for work scenes, and he can't even keep up with it
You
anymore.
can't take normal.
It's bad.
You can't
It's
take
bad.
normal dialogue from big, strong, furry wolf man.
I can handle dialogue if he looks like this. I mean, come on, man, like.
Same, dude. Same. Amicus bestest boy for real.
Well, we're gonna have to choose.
I don't know yet. I was looking into history, Greek and Roman studies. That seems
Maybe I should give him
confusing
like
to
a
him for some
Kratos
reason.
voice. You have an emperor. What is he like?
I'm Batman.
I am Batman.
I was trying to go. Kratos just have such a deep voice in the new games.
Depends
I
on the
cannot
man
recreate
and
that.
the weapon.
Come
on the
with
man
me,
and the weapon.
boy.
Boy, you have an emperor. What is he like? There we go.
That's
There's your
more
voice.
Kratos,
There you go.
yeah.
There's your voice.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I am Kratos.
I catch myself staring at his mouth again. At the weird way his mouth is unsynced with his words. No.
Then how?
I interrupt him. Why isn't your mouth matching up with the sounds you're making?
Huh?
Even with the spaceship and the alien around me, it's the weird distortion of feeling like I'm watching a dubbed movie that has me most unsettled.
Oh.
Amicus points a finger at me to a spot just above my left eye.
I gave you a lingua. It helps you understand me.
Brother, is that a STD or something? What's
I have no idea. I mean, whatever lingua is, that's.
I'm guessing it's
something.
like a little parasite that bores into you, like the hit anime Parasite.
Damn.
Nice.
I stare at him, but he doesn't offer me anything more. How?
Oh, well, it sort of attaches to the language center in the brain.
Lovely.
Lovely.
It's very smart. It learns from the host brain and is able to interpret the 8 major galaxious languages for them.
And how does it do that?
Well, our brains are structured in similar ways, at least among sapiens, so it works almost universally. Honestly, it's parental tech, so I'm not fully sure how it works. None of us do, but it does work.
Brother gave me a surgery and doesn't know it works.
Man, sounds like every place in Thailand.
South African public hospitals.
Laboratory Central.
Yeah.
Amicus continues to look at me, clearly concerned about something. But I'm concerned too. How did you get it into my brain?
You know, you ask a lot of questions.
Brother, you take me into space and expect me not to ask questions.
Take me into space, give me
Like
an
he-
STD, and call me go.
Like he expects you've done this before like 20 different times on separate occasions.
I stare at him. While this is all kind of new to me, should I not be asking questions?
It's fine. I've just never had a child ask me questions, really. Anyway, there's a device that inserts it. I was lucky to find one left over on the ship.
He inserts it.
Yeah, insert what?
Just inserts it. Just inserts it. That is a fantastic line.
I rub the spot between my eyes and eye socket. The skin slightly tender.
Ooh. Does it hurt? That should wear off in a few hours.
Give me a second.
Hoe kon hy nie vir homself 'n lingua gee sodat hy jou kan verstaan nie?
Because he's an idiot.
I think he already has the lingua, hey?
Oh.
Ooh, give me a second, I'm back right now.
Okay. I stare at Amicus for a few moments, then down into my cup, feeling a bit sick. just starts projectile vomiting everywhere.
I'm projectile vomiting blood at the moment. But it feels nice. Because I
It feels
know
nice.
that I'm a good boy.
Are you a patient boy?
I am a patient boy.
Patient boy.
I wait, I wait, I wait, I wait. My time is water down the drain.
Everybody's moving.
Everybody's moving, everybody's moving.
Please don't leave me to remain.
In the waiting room, I don't wanna know.
Sorry, my sister was at the door for
Nice.
a few minutes now.
That would be not good.
Huh?
That would be very not good.
You speak English very deliciously, Mr. Unknown.
Indeed I do. Indeed I do.
Shall we continue?
Please.
Don't.
I stared at Amicus for a few moments, then down into my cup, feeling a bit sick. Staring at the brown mush isn't helping.
Uh-oh.
Need help with that?
Oh, no.
You can eat it like this.
He dips his muzzle down towards his own cup.
Guys, I have to go.
His own cup.
Guys.
Oh no!
Hmm?
No, not forever. I'll be back. It's just, give me 2 seconds.
Okay, cool. This is where we're ending off things for now.
For today, yeah.
For the first episode. It's still kind of in the introduction part of it, but gonna get pretty
good 30
interesting
minutes
soon.
in.
yeah, it's a solid 30 minutes in.
I'm tempted to see where it goes. Not gonna lie.
Honestly,
I'm
yeah.
very tempted.
I'm very excited for
Mhm.
you guys.
And no, I'm very excited. All right.
Yeah, quick.
Cool.
Cool.
See you guys next time.
Well, see you
Yes.
guys next time. Remember to like and subscribe, that old jazz. And yeah, goodbye.